guys, welcome back to the Cigars of London YouTube channel. Today we got a couple of non-Cubans to enjoy. I'll be enjoying the Swag Puro Dominicana Fierce Torpedo cigar. That was impressive, wasn't it?
That was really good. First time lucky.
Yeah.
And well, mine's a little bit more simpler. I've got the Nub Connecticut.
Which is disgusting. That's exactly
no,
what it
it's
is.
not.
Absolutely.
I think you've just had a bad couple of nubs.
Well, when you've got that toasted and lit, I'm gonna have a couple of jaws of it, because since I had two, last year? The year before?
Two or 3 years ago. 2 years.
Never again. Put it that way. It was sour, bitter. I even made a video about it, which everyone hated.
Did you?
Yeah. So maybe I did just get a bad one. I hope I did, because I like the idea of a nub.
Nice quick short smoke. I, however, had an amazing nub last year. I haven't revisited it until today, but it was amazing, and it was like really creamy, really flavoursome. So let us see.
So obviously we haven't done our usual let's get it cut, let's get it toasted, because we had to film some B-roll for the intro, which I hope came out all right, because we spent enough time faffing around. But anyway, let's bring our attention to these cigars. This Swag cigar looks amazing. Little look up close on the camera. It's got quite a rough texture to it, a nice oily chocolate brown wrapper.
We did say, actually, didn't we? We got a selection of cigars recently, and we opened up the box, and I think of all of them, the most impressive looking was this non-Cuban Swag. So that was quite interesting to us. We thought, Cubans have got such a big name for being nice looking and everything else, and so quite interesting that if we took off all the bands, I think we would have picked that one as the most good looking.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a real good looking cigar.
So yours has got this pale chocolate
shade.
shade.
So it's a real pale, almost like pale sort of brown and greeny kind of vibe. It basically means it's a Connecticut wrapper, Connecticut shade wrapper, which is the lightest of all. So specs wise, my nub is a 3 3/4 inches by 54 ring gauge.
And my Swag comes in at 6.5 inches with a 52 ring gauge. So decent sized cigar. I always refer to these as like a Monte Cristo number 2, because I believe they're exactly the same size. All I can really tell you about this cigar is that it's known to be bloody strong, and the wrapper, filler and binder are all from the Dominican Republic.
Mine is all from Nicaragua, so it's a fully Nicaraguan cigar.
Alright, and what we'll do as always is smoke these down to around the halfway mark, and we'll touch base with you guys in a few minutes. Alright, and welcome back to part 2 of the video. So far this cigar is going really well, other than the burn, slightly uneven. I'm about to touch that up now. This is a strong cigar. I went out and made a coffee, and it's pairing quite nicely, because I am getting some coffee notes and also a little bit of chocolate, along with a little bit of spice on the back of my tongue on the aftertaste as well. So overall, quite a tasty cigar, but as I mentioned, it is on the strong side. You wouldn't like this.
Nub's going really, really well. It's exactly how I remember it. Lovely creamy notes, a little bit of coffee notes too. I've just literally been pairing it with water. I find it it's going really well. I've got a nice easy draw, literally no issues. Nice sharp-ish burn. Yeah. Burning lovely. I'll give it to him to try in the next part.
Let me try it now.
See. Yeah, go on then.
Is it lit?
Yeah.
So, here's a cheeky little go with the nub.
I'm hoping to prove him wrong about his feeling about the old nub.
What flavours are you getting from this?
Creamy, coffee.
I know it's not a fair test right now
earthy.
because I've just come from this extremely strong Swag. Just on a few draws, it's not as bad as the previous nubs I've had.
Because I did try the ones that he was complaining about before, and I also was like, revolted. So I believe they were just too young. That's what I think.
Just drop the cigar in the ashtray. Anyway.
Yeah. So I reckon the ones you had were just way too young because they were really
Can you remember
bitter.
how much that was?
No.
15 quid?
13 quid, yeah.
13? Alright, well
Something
this
like
was like 16 and I would way prefer this.
Really?
Oh, all day long. This is a proper cigar. That's like a doorstop.
Wow.
Do you know what? The one thing that I do enjoy about that cigar versus this one is the ring gauge. I'm really enjoying a bigger ring gauge at the moment.
Yeah, this is a great ring gauge. It's like, as I say, the jaw's perfect.
I don't really know what to do about that.
You'll have to get some tissue or something.
I've really screwed that up.
Yummy.
Oh,
There you
that'll do. Yeah.
That's good. Just take the rest of the cap off.
This is okay, but it's not my cup of tea, to be honest, because it is running a little bit too strong for me. It is a little bit too sharp. The pepper on the aftertaste is lasting too long for me. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I suppose this is going to pair better with like a nice whiskey rather than a coffee with a lot of milk, which I'm currently having. But it's certainly a cigar for a more experienced cigar smoker who's looking for a punch around the face. Like a pleasurable punch around the face, if there's such a thing. But what we'll do, we'll get down to the final third of these cigars and yeah, we'll touch base in a few minutes. Alright, and welcome back to the third and final part of the video. My cigar, I did enjoy it. It's a little bit too strong for my liking, if I'm honest. As mentioned in the second part of the video, this is definitely something that an advanced cigar smoker will enjoy. Great value for money, around £16 for this cigar. It's a lot of tobacco, you get a lot of enjoyment from it. It's a well built cigar. I did have to touch it up a few times because of an uneven burn, but I still remember the overall look of this cigar before I smoked it down. It's just got this really nice rough leathery texture to the outer leaf, and yeah, I don't think you can go wrong for that sort of money so long as you're into a stronger cigar.
I really enjoyed this Nub Connecticut. Ticks all my boxes. It's a nice medium cigar, so strength wise it doesn't blow my socks off, which I'd like. Construction wise it's been perfect. Flavours have been nice and creamy. So all round lovely cigar. Nice little size as well, just to like, you know, a nice like sort of pick me up smoke. I did want to mention, we've smoked many Cubans over, I don't know, the last month or so. I think this is our first non-Cuban in a while, and I just have to say, like, neither of us had any issues with construction. They were really well built, properly nice cigars. I know yours was a bit strong for your liking, but I mean, I find it kind of funny that
so long
these non-Cubans are doing
strength and flavours aside, so long as you can cut light and enjoy the draw, the smoke output and the flavours from the cigar, it's just nice.
It's just more enjoyable
to not worry about it keep going out, to have a plugged cigar, one that burns unevenly, one that's tunnelling. And we do get a lot of problems with Cuban cigars, especially recently, which is a shame for us because we do buy singles, we review singles, and I know that's not entirely fair because, you know, we should have more than one and then kind of judge it as an average, but for this channel it's not viable to do that sort of thing. So we do have to judge cigars based on these single cigars that we're having. And yeah, we do have a lot of problems with Cuban cigars. Every time we have a non-Cuban, it's a smooth ride.
Absolutely agree. I mean, even like sometimes when we'll review the same cigar, we'll have two bad ones, and it's like, come on, guys.
Well, the Trinidad was a perfect example of that.
And oh my god, I'm sure we the El Rey del Mondo, La Reina. Again, I think both of us had an issue. I think
you had an issue and mine wasn't so great, but
anyway.
Yeah, no, it was nice to sit down and have something that we could just work our way through nice and slowly, and
No issues.
yeah, it was pretty good overall experience for both of these cigars. Would definitely recommend. I will just emphasize on my point earlier, don't have one of these swag cigars if you're not experienced in cigar smoking. They will blow your socks off, and they're full on, that's for sure.
In contrast, actually, if you are new to smoking, I think this would be quite a nice, you know, beginner to mid-range smoker type of cigar. So yeah, with its good sort of medium strength there, so not too bad. But yeah.
All right, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Bye.